What is up, YouTube? I am Eric and you are watching Retro Video Game Pickups. In this video, we are talking about how my mom bought me a box full of games for $47. Now, she bought this at a pawn shop that was closing down, and so it turned out to be really good. So if you like games, consoles, or product reviews, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification. With that being said, let's hop into it. Okay, so I have a box here full of games, as you can tell, and what I'll do in a second is sit down and open it up and go through it and let you guys know what I got. Now, there's some good games in here, there's some okay games in here, there's some terrible games in here, but it's well worth the price for what she got. So I'm very excited about that and very happy because there are a bunch of PSP games that I'm going to actually add to the collection. So that is very awesome. So what kind of happened is there was a pawn shop near where my mom lives that was closing down, and they had an auction. Now, they had a ton of other stuff. They had a bunch of other games and consoles, but the consoles went for way too much and the games just weren't really worth it in the other bundles. And honestly, I understand why she didn't get those, and I told her to kind of watch for this one, but kind of not the rest, because this one had a few choice games that made it well worth it, and then a bunch of other stuff that is very cool as well. So I said, thank you for doing this. She picked it up, she bought it for me, and she gave it to me, and I am very excited to show you guys what exactly is all in it. I haven't gone through it all the way. I know kind of what was in it because of the pictures, but there may be some cool things that I didn't know in here. So we're gonna go ahead and sit down right now in the chair and go through what she got me. Okay, so we've got this box here in front of me, and I'm kind of gonna attempt to go through this and show you guys kind of some of the stuff that was in here. Actually, all of it, because I ended up being happy with it. Now, we will start off with what's on top and make our way through it. Now, the first is a PlayStation 2 Slim AC adapter, which is the power adapter, which is actually kind of awesome because these things have specialized adapters, the Slims do, and so honestly, if I can keep another one of these, it is definitely an awesome thing. Now, next, I got these weird 3D glasses for the PS3, and I thought that was funny. I don't know exactly how these work. I don't know if you have to have some kind of special TV or what, but I do have 3D glasses if I need them in the future. So that's an interesting thing. Let's see if there are any other boxes. Nope, the rest are games. So I'm gonna kind of go through it. It looks like they're kind of put together based on the cases. So we're gonna grab this stack of games and talk about it. I got Wipeout Pure for the PSP. I've never played this, but it looks like a lot of fun, so I am definitely excited to get this and see how it plays out. Next, I have Star Ocean First Departure, which I actually have, so I may try to sell that or flip it. So if you want anything that I'm interested in selling, comment down below and we can talk. Next, I got Resident Evil Extinction and Resident Evil, both UMD movies on the PSP, so that is very cool. Very interested indeed that they had that, and so I'm gonna keep going with the PSP games just because they're all together, it looks like, and we will talk about them all. So this is Wall-E on the PSP. It looks like it doesn't have the case, which is not surprising, but whatever. Then Tomcats, a UMD video again. I don't know what that's all about. I don't think I've ever seen this movie, so I'll probably get rid of this, to be honest, too. Then Madden NFL 2009. I'm probably gonna get rid of this because it doesn't have anything but the game, so I'm not very interested. Next, I got Avatar the game, which it really is, but it looks to be jacked up, so I'm interested to see if that'll still play or not. We don't know, but we'll find out. And then WWE All-Stars. This actually caught my attention. I've never played this, and it looks like it might be a fun game. It looks ridiculous from the get-go, so we'll check that out and see if I like that later. I don't know. that's definitely one that I'll have to see. Next is MLB The Show 2009. Don't really care about baseball, but it is what it is. Then I got Witches of the Caribbean, UMD video as well. I have never heard of this, quite frankly, so probably gonna get rid of it. WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2011, and it is in there, so that's cool. I don't know much about that game. I may play it. I'll probably play it, but I might get rid of it as well. Formula 1 Racing 2009. Yet again, it looks like this one is jacked, so I don't know. I don't know if this one will work. Did you guys see that? Literally, the whole thing fell apart. I'm gonna put that aside. It broke when I picked it up. The next game is the best game probably of the PSPs, and that's Tiger Woods 2009. I'm totally kidding, but it is Tiger Woods 2009. If you're interested, let me know if you're interested in any of these. And last but not least for the PSP games is NBA The Inside 10 or NBA 10 The Inside. It's probably just another basketball game with some bonus features, it says, with 20 mini games. That could be interesting. I might play that just to see what that entails, but I don't know exactly what that entails. Next, we've got Zumba Fitness on the 360, which is unopened, but it looks like it's been ripped, so it doesn't really matter anyways. This game's not fun. You've got Connectimals, which I don't actually have, so I might play this and see what it's all about. It looks to be a ridiculous game, honestly. Then you've got the Black Eyed Peas edition, or experience. That looks weird. Connect Sports Season 2. I will probably keep this because it looks like it might be fun. And Connect Sports as well. So I'm going to keep those two Connect games for sure. I'm not sure what else is down below. Keep going. AC/DC Live, Rock Band Track Pack. I might play that. I don't know. I don't think I have that. So I'm very interested to see what is good. Now I'm trying to kind of put some games aside to talk about towards the end, and you'll laugh when you see some of these. But next is Cabela's Big Game Hunter. It's a hunting game if you're into that stuff. Xbox 360 game Bejeweled 3. I did not actually know they made a Bejeweled game on the Xbox 360, so that is kind of interesting and kind of makes me laugh. And then I've got Volume 3 of the Glee Karaoke Revolution. Those games are whatever. I'm not really all that into those games, honestly. Then I got Lego Indiana Jones, and yes, it is in there, and it is for the PS2, so that's not a bad deal right there. Next, we've got Viva Pinata on the 3D, not the 3D, on the 360, and yes, it's in there. It looks to be a Platinum Hits version, so that's not a big deal. That's cool. Then I saw something amazing in this box, and that is 4 Kinect Adventures. 4 of them! I laughed when I saw this. Why would you have 4 of them? I don't know, but a pawn shop obviously paid for them. Some of them say $3.99 on the end, some of them say 99 cents. So obviously they could not move 4 versions of Kinect Adventures, which is not surprising actually. Then we've got Lethal Skies 2, and it does have both discs. The first disc is on the outside and the second disc is on the inside. Wait, never mind. It is just one disc. That is a picture of it. I thought it was actually the game disc, but it was not. That's kind of hilarious. Next we got some really high quality games. Hannah Montana Spotlight World Tour on the PlayStation 2. Pick up this game. If you have not played it, you're just like me. I've never played this, and I probably never will, unless it's for a laugh, which it may be. And also, another great hit is Dora Saves the Snow Princess on the PlayStation 2 as well, and that is not complete. So I'm bummed. I'm gonna have to find a manual for this, because I can't have that in my collection not complete. And then they had 2 Xbox One games, and that is Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this or trade it in or try to sell it somewhere. We'll see how that goes in the future. Then next I got Dragon Ball Fighters Z, or Dragon Ball Fighters, however you say that. I picked that up as well, and that is in there. I will play this game and then probably get rid of it. I don't need this in my collection, honestly. But if it's fun, I might keep it depending on what it is. So those are some good games, but the two games that I really was happy to have gotten was, the first one is Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, and it is complete. The manual is in there, the game is in there, so that is very awesome. And then Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2, yet again, both of them are complete, and I am super, super stoked to have picked this up as well. So that is kind of what we got in this box. What I'll do now is go back to standing in front of the games and kind of do a little recap for you guys. Okay, so that was this box of games that my mom bought for me, and honestly, it turned out to be pretty good. Now, like I said, it was $47 for this whole box, and I think a few of those games make up for it, definitely. You've got both of those Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance games. The second one is probably worth about $25 to $30. That is a good deal right there. Then the other one is about $15 to $20. So there's your money back right there if you intend on selling it. I think I might have one of these games but not the other. So I've got to figure out what that is, and I'll end up flipping the other one or selling it somehow. And those Xbox One games as well make it worth it. But then all that stuff on top of it is just free games. If I want to keep them, I will. If I want to sell them or trade them into some game store, I will do that. So honestly, I feel like this pickup turned out to be very good. Now, it was a cheap pickup for my parents, but my parents, honestly, like my mom doesn't know much about games, and so for her to score this, it's very awesome, and I am very, very thankful. So I want to know what you guys have gotten that your parents have picked out for you. So comment down below and let me know what your favorite item or game is that they have picked out for you. So with that being said, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell notification because it lets you know when I post more videos, which is almost, if not every day. So with that being said, one more time, thank you so much for watching, and make sure you have a good day.